A wide open look for Freak.
Bulls making a switch here.
Now Walker. He kicks it to Lamb. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Lamb's got it back down to single digits for Charlotte.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little...
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Rose is the one with Butler as the two. Portis is out there with Freak, and it's Gasol, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Screen by Jefferson. And it's Ewing penetrating. The shot, no good. Nice D from Rose.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Azania. But they get it back. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Freak. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Spacing.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running things through Jefferson. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. That is good. Jefferson's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Rose kicks to Freak. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Hornets trail by 12. And here's Ewing. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Jefferson, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Al Jefferson doing all sorts of things. He has 12 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
And the Hornets making a change here. Lynn's checked in. Here's Noah, and the layup is good. Noah's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Jefferson, a screen on Rose. Ewing against Rose. Batum passes to Jefferson. Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. Freak, number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
The Hornets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
The Bulls making a switch here. McCallum's checked in. Here's Williams, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Marvin Williams. And Chicago also making a switch. Sanders checked in for Portis.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
They set the pick. Ewing dishes to Kid Gilchrist. And it's Chicago with the rebound, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge. Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Hornets, Hezonja is out there with Batum. Then there's Michael Kid Gilchrist. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Ewing in at the 1. Rose kicks to Freak, and he gets it to go. Freak's got 40 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Batum wide open. He fires. Batum with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Gasol passes to Rose. Inside, and Freak throws it down.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
There's the screen. They need this. Ewing's shot is good.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And that one's good. Freak.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Here's Lamb, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. The Bulls leading by 17. Here's Rose, outside for Gasol. Gasol a screen. Little passes to Freak. From the line, that's good from Gasol on the assist by Freak. 6 points for Pau Gasol.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Jefferson comes in for Kid Gilchrist, and Marvin Williams subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Outside Gasol. Rose dishes to Freak, and Jefferson sends it back. The shot's good from Gasol. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rose against Ewing. Outside Williams. Nailed from three-point land.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Rose kicks to Freak. Batum with the steal. Dishes to Ewing. The tray. Ball's knocked loose. Chicago leading by 16. And there's the pass to Freak. For three. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Outside Batum. Now here's Ewing. Pass to Hazanya. The three. And that one's good.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Ewing against Rose. Down low. Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He's got 45 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Kemba Walker's checked in for Charlotte.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. Guys, I know we've been battling. You may feel a little bit gassed, but we got to dig deep right now and find a way. Take a deep breath and let's get it done. Kevin?
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
Passes it to Hazanya. And there's the 3-second violation.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
Here's Freak. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 49 points for Freak.
You just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Fires at the elbow. Jefferson, that's good.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
And Clark, we got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Well, basket after basket, they were in attack mode all game long.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this one.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a solid team effort tonight, Joe Kim, and the bench certainly a big contribution. How important are the reserves to this team's success?
You know, I feel like to get to where we want to get to, we need everybody. And that's our mentality. Well, we're a team that grinds out games, we fight hard, and if we keep doing what we're doing, I think we can do something special this year.
We'll look forward to watching it, Joe Kim. Thank you. Guys?
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.